Is love in the air? Hi there, I'm Julie Turner, julieturner.ca, and I'm here today with your weekly reading. I hope the sounds outside aren't too loud. They're doing construction by my place and it drives me a little crazy, but I'll try and stay on track. So, as I was shuffling the deck today, I don't know, I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about, and I'm not completely, honestly, sure what I'm going to talk about still, but I'm going to tell you what jumped out of the deck. And good news, bad news. Everything that jumped out of the deck so far today has been upside down. And what that means most often is that you're being challenged by it. So like I said, is love in the air? The first thing that jumped out, and again, it was upside down, is the Knight of Emotions. So normally the Knight of Emotions signifies somebody who's excited and romantic, and they just can't wait to play in that atmosphere. Excuse me. Of that romantic lifestyle, and you can romanticize anything. You can romanticize your career, your family, whatever's going on around you. We get to choose how we feel about things, right? But again, it's upside down, and what that means to me is that we've got a wall up. We've got a wall up around being truly open to bringing love into our lives. And without question, I've been that way in the past. And before I came on, I'm like, is this about me? But the message was, no, this isn't about me. This is about so many people. I did a live yesterday on No BS Talk, and I kind of got into being kind. And I think maybe that's what this has to do with partially, is that we're not necessarily being kind. We're being very guarded. We're guarded about everything right now as we go out and about in public. We've been fear-mongering, each other. The media is all full of fear and be afraid of each other and be afraid of everything. And the fact is that put your freaking mask on because we have to, not because I want to, that's for sure. And go and be nice. Put those walls down, whether that's romantic love or any kind of love. So the other card that jumped out, again upside down, was the Strength card. And as you can see, the Strength card has a woman sitting on top of a lion. So the Strength card is all about remembering that you can lead with, love, but lead with gentleness. You don't have to be a battering ram to get your way. Arguably, our government right now thinks you need to be a battering ram to get your way. Hopefully, sooner or later, they will understand that fines and rules and punishment are never a way to get people on your side. They're a way to make people get their back up. But that's not my fight, my battle right here, right now. So for each of you individually, please understand that if you want to get a message across, you have to lead with kindness, with love, with that gentle strength that is sure of who you are, sure of what you want, not backing down, but not being aggressive and rude and mean either. So that's all well and good. So how do we do that? I'm going to go to a guidance card, and I apologize, I didn't have everything open here. We're going to go to a guidance card and see how we can get back to leading with love, how we can get back to that gentle strength, that gentle knowing that, when you think of what's going on in our world right now, there's so much fear and punishment if you do things wrong, and if you're not following what everyone else is supposed to follow. It's so dramatic out there now. It's freaking ridiculous. We don't need all this drama. Well, let's see. Do we need this drama? No, we do not. So our guidance card today is creativity. It's trust. It's strategy. So trust yourself and strategize what you actually want out of your life. That's actually a really good point. So let's stop freaking focusing on the news, stop focusing on social media, and maybe draw it right back into ourselves. Get creative. And, we know where we are right now. We have to live where we are right now. That's all there is to it. So how can we creatively move forward and get what we want out of our own lives? Because the world hasn't really shut down. There's a couple parameters that some of us don't like to live by, and I'm one of them. But I'm still enjoying the heck out of my life, and it's because I know what I want out of my life, and I'm ensuring that I'm moving towards that. I'm not focusing on the news. I'm not worrying about numbers that really don't have any bearing on anything that's actually going on in your personal life. And if they do, I apologize. Maybe I'm making a judgment there. So with the strategizing, and I feel like I'm going to make a sales pitch right now. Till the end of November, I have an offer, and it is a significant amount off of sessions. You can buy gift certificates or you can buy for yourself. Please reach out, julieturner.ca, if you would like to book an appointment or maybe buy some appointments in advance. If you're already a client of mine, this goes for you as well. It doesn't have to be new clients. So now to strategize, like I said, that card is all about trusting yourself. It's all about being aware of yourself and what you want to need out of life. Again, I'm going to say it 500 times today, I think. Stop watching the news. That does not mean that you're not going to be informed, but if you are watching the news 3 times a day and getting notifications on your phone, and first of all, if you choose a different news channel, you're going to get a different message. So how valuable do you think watching the news 24/7 really is if you just change change the news channel and get a different message? Obviously, it's not that valuable. Just be a decent person right now. Just so you know, if you're not watching the news, you do have to wear a mask anywhere indoors other than your own private space. So, and again, very annoying to me, but it is the fact that we're going to deal with. All right. Okay. This is one that we've had many times, and I think it really speaks volumes today. It's infinite supply. So please, in closing, understand that no matter what, there is infinite supply. The gloom and doom of, the world is changing and we're losing so much. Maybe we're just gaining other things. I don't know. It's just a perspective, right? We can have whatever perspective we want. Just understand that there is infinite supply. I know I've been enjoying the heck out of being able to connect with people all around the world because I'm not going to networking activities. I used to go to a lot of them. So now I have really good friends all over the world instead of, worrying about going to a networking activity and listening to people sell me what they have to sell. Now I get to actually truly, authentically connect with people. So again, in short, open up to romanticizing your life again. Open up to kindness. Start falling in love with love again. Fall in love with being kind. Fall in love with being the best version of yourself. And the best version of yourself is never going out in public and snarking at people. That's not the best version of yourself. So maybe hold back a little bit on that. And if you do feel like something is wrong, gentle strength is going to get you way further than losing your mind and yelling at somebody. Trust, strategy, creativity is how you are going to get the best out of your life right now. Give me a call if you need help with that. Please understand, no matter what stage you're at, that there is more. You're not running out of anything in your life. There will be more. It needs a switch in perspective if you feel like the world is closing in on you. And I know a lot of us are feeling that way right now. And don't get me wrong, I have my days where I'm like, this needs to end, this needs to change. I don't necessarily want it to go back because honestly, I don't miss a lot of the things that this world used to provide. But there's bigger and better things on the horizon. We just need to get over this crime and punishment attitude that we've taken on with each other. So good luck with that. julieturner.ca. I would love to hear from you, whether it's venting or questions, cries of outrage, love those. Please check out nobstalk.ca as well. That's KNOWBStalk.ca. Lots of different content. If you're listening to my readings and you're like, what else does this girl do? I do lots of other things. So thank you so much for your time. Have an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.